that what have you done for me lately mentality where like your track record doesn't matter the last 7 years. If you've been, doing all the things, it doesn't matter like the what have you done for me lately. Do you think I just want to kind of want to be a little bit unbiased with that for a moment. Do you think that also works that way for guys or guys are guys programmed a little bit differently where the track record kind of weighs in?
I think there is a subliminal scorekeeping that's kind of always going on, and it's kind of just natural. And I think we men and women just keep score very differently. As a guy, say we like do some chores, take out the trash, and pay the bills. Like to us, we should be getting a couple of points for that, right? But say we haven't been romantic with the woman in a certain time period or whatever like that. To her, those things that as a guy you think you earned 10 points for all that, to her you actually lost 2 points because there was no kiss or there was no like hold me for a second after work, something like that. It was all down to business. So I think the scoreboard is just kept very differently. And I don't think it's for the purpose of like, oh, like who's going to win, who's got the most points. I think it's just a natural defense mechanism that we just do in the back of our heads as men and women of like, oh, like, yeah, did she show up for me today? Did he show up for me today? Stuff like that. And that's why communication is so important, because if you don't relay those things, as a guy, you think you got all these brownie points for taking out the trash and paying the mortgage. And then the woman in her mind, she like doesn't care, it's expected of you in her mind, things like that, really.